Welcome back. You know, Michiganders, we're pretty special. We have so much pride in our state, our region, our schools, our sports teams. It really is a mitten thing. And when our next guest wanted a Michigan trivia game and his family couldn't find one, he saw an opportunity. Today we're talking about Yoopers and Trolls. It is a Michigan trivia thing. We have Luke Stein here with us. He is the creator of this board game. Luke, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the backstory here. You wanted this game, it didn't exist, so here we are.
Sure. Yeah, it was the Christmas of 2020. My daughters had asked, you know, what I would like for Christmas, and I said, look for a Michigan trivia game, and they couldn't find one. So about a year later, I got to thinking, you know, this is a game I always wanted to play, so I'll just go ahead and make one.
I love that. Yeah. So talk about it. So from then until now, this is brand new out.
Yes, just came out March 20.
I love that. And let's talk about how this game works.
Sure. It's pretty simple, actually. Basically, there are 4 teams, maize, blue, green, and white. So,
perfect.
Yeah. And they answer questions to race across the Mackinac Bridge. The first one across the Mackinac Bridge wins. And then the type of question you get depends on the roll of the die.
Okay.
So if you roll a 1 through 4, that's a trivia question. So 1 being the easiest, worth 1 point, 4 being the most difficult, worth 4.
Okay.
If you roll a 5, that's going to be where you have to identify a location on what I call the handy map.
Oh, okay.
So for instance, I live in Holland, so when I tell people that, I automatically say, I live in Holland.
Sure.
So on the board game here, you have traffic cones to identify places on Michigan, and you have 5 cones, and if you put them, you can spread them out up to 5 different places or put them all in one spot, depending on how confident you are as to, you know, with the location.
Sure.
And then the last, if you roll a 6, I call that Michigander guess. That's an all play, and then all of those answers are numbers, and it's the closest without going over gets 2 points.
Okay, I love this. So 4 players. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You want to ask me a couple questions?
Sure, I can ask you. I'll grab a couple here for you.
And you actually have a video out too, so if that's confusing to people, you do have a video too.
Right. If you just Google Yoopers and Trolls, how to play Yoopers and Trolls, it should be the first thing that comes up.
All right, perfect.
And also at yoopersandtrolls.com, you'll find it there.
Okay, yeah.
So,
and I got to say, I'm from Chicago originally. I've only been here since 2020, so.
Okay.
I'm not a native, but close enough. All right, we'll see.
All right.
Give me one.
Well, this one, I thought people should know what exactly the name means. So here's a number 1 question. This is worth 1 point. So Yoopers often refer to Lower Peninsula residents as these. After all, they do live under the bridge.
Yeah, we are trolls.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
and I are both trolls.
So that's an example of a number 1 question.
All right. So, softball, a good one.
So yeah.
Okay.
And I can try to find a little bit more difficult one.
Well, and
here.
I like the picture questions too. So you've got the lighthouse. Does it identify which lighthouse that is?
So that's the one in that's the one in Holland.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what you're supposed to do. And then a trillium.
So that's actually an apple blossom. That's the state flower.
Okay.
So,
okay. There you go.
So those cards are actually reference cards. They just tell you what 1 through 4 means and 5 and 6 when you roll a die.
Okay, perfect.
So
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, you got another one?
Sure, I got another one. This is the only day of the year that pedestrians are allowed to cross the Mackinac Bridge.
Labor Day.
That's right. So that was a 3-point question. So you'd be able to advance 3 on that one. So yeah.
I've done it, so I knew.
See, I haven't even done that yet.
Oh, well, man, Luke, you got to do that. Maybe use this as a little inspiration for travel too.
So here's kind of a fun one. Give me one more quick one here. Before Cassopolis native Edward Lowe invented this product in 1947, most people kept their cats outside. Hint, it's not the cat's pajamas.
The litter box?
You're right. Sort of.
Okay.
It's actually kitty litter.
Man, well, I just learned something too.
Yep.
Invented in Cassopolis.
So, yeah, that's right.
All right.
Which I think is down here.
I appreciate that. Okay, so if people want this game, where do they need to go?
Sure, they can go to yoopersandtrolls.com.
Okay.
Right now, that's the only place it's available.
Okay, and then we got the QR code on our screen as well. But yeah, go to Yoopers and Trolls, and then you can watch the video, learn more about it. You got some thank yous? Got a couple thank yous?
I do have a few thank yous. Briefly here, I'd like to mention that my daughter did all of the artwork.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
yes, I love that.
Yeah, and that's my youngest daughter. My oldest daughter was actually the first one to ever win the game.
Okay.
My buddy did the graphic arts part of it. He put everything together.
Okay.
And then I'd like to thank what I call my Michi guinea pigs. I have many, many friends and family who've helped along the process. We've played the prototype over a couple of years.
Sure, absolutely.
To tweak it and get it down to where it is today.
Oh.
There's just so many people, I'm not going to name by name because I don't want to forget anybody, but there have been so many people who've helped along the way. Yep,
I love it.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for creating this game. I cannot wait to play it. Love it so much.
All right, appreciate it.
There
Thank
you go. Yoopers and Trolls.com. Get this for your friends, for your family, for yourself.